Well, a good evening, everybody, and a warm welcome to this Friday evening at F124, my team career of Nico Hulkenberg. And I want to welcome all of you, my viewers on Twitch, on my YouTube channel, and also here on TikTok. A warm welcome to you, everybody. How are you doing? Did you have a great day? Let's have a round of applause for you all, and let's cheer each other on. And I am just jumping over to my team career right now. This is career mode, and here we go to my team. Thank you, Annette. I love it that you are here. Thank you very much. Love you, love you. Thank you for the heart me and for liking the live and for the roses. Really appreciate that. Thank you so much. We have arrived at Qatar, round number 23 of this My Team career in the AudiF1 of Nico Hulkenberg. And I'm just going to check last time
Team's
if
income is looking very
TikTok
robust right now.
Looking okay.
It's time
yes.
for you to have a think about our profit margin and what areas of the operation might
Right.
benefit from that money.
So everything looks good. So I'm gonna put on my gloves here, my racing gloves, and I'm just gonna check some things I need to check first. Let's have a look here. Let's have a quick look. Oh, no. 29%, where? 18%, can we switch? No, we can't. 30% turbocharger. Yeah, I'm looking straight forward at my big 4K screen TV. And when I'm looking to the side, I'm looking at you, chat, through my face cam on my gaming laptop. So, just so you know. And I'm talking here into my Wave 3 Elgato mic. I hope you all can hear me. So yeah, I'm just looking at some parts here for practice and for the race. Control electronics, yeah, we can do that. And the gearbox, 55%. Yeah, that's okay. Well, let's go to the activities. Let's autofill some activities, so that's out of the way. And let's advance in time, chat. Let's see what kind of resources we get. And we are going to the race weekend, the beautiful Losail International Circuit in the Middle East in Qatar. And we are going straight into the race weekend. So without further ado, let's go. Let's see what we can do. And we are going to start with 1 or 2 practice sessions and then followed by 3 qualification sessions, Q1, Q2, Q3, and then a 25% race. So not a full race, chat, but a 25% race. And I started my stream a little bit earlier than normal. Normally I would stream around 9 o'clock in the evening, but because this is also the actual race weekend in F124 this weekend in Miami, in the United States of America, there will be a sprint qualification at like 10:30 local time here in Europe. So yeah, I'm streaming from the Netherlands, by the way. Mijn naam is Björn Quint uit Nederland. My name is Björn Quint from the Netherlands. And I'm a streamer of race games such as F124 and iRacing. So yeah, F124, soon to be F125, because in just 4 weeks time, the new game will be released and will be put onto the market, and also will be arriving on my doorstep because I pre-ordered the Iconic Edition of F125, and so I have 3 days early access, so I can start playing that brand new game right away from May 27th onward. Hi Johnny, welcome mate. Goedemiddag, Johnny. Hoe gaat het met je? Goeiedag gehad, maat. Did you have a good day? Well, I also had a good day. I had a lovely day, actually. Really filled with love and friendship. And good vibes. And the weather is actually quite beautiful. Yesterday, I had a lovely time at the beach. I went a whole day to the beach. and it was simply lovely weather. As Max Verstappen would say, it was simply lovely, and the sun was shining, the sea was nice, all nice, kind, and loving, beautiful people I spoke to as well. So yeah, it was a fantastic day. With that being said, chat, as you can see, the weather is dry. The weather forecast for the sprint, there is a qualifying and a race. So also here we have a sprint weekend. So yeah, I won't talk too much because this is the format. One practice session, then sprint qualifying. That's a full qualifying. Then a sprint race of 5 laps. Then the full qualification and then the race. So let's dive right into this one. Let's go. Oh, Johnny, dat klinkt niet goed. Vanochtend bloeddruk 220. Dat is wel erg hoog, ja. Dat is wel erg hoog. Nou, beterschap, maat. Hope you feel better. Because that high blood pressure looks a little bit dangerous. So I hope you feel better soon. Hi, welcome back, Annette. Good to see you, girl. Oh, what am I doing? I was distracted. Wait a minute, chat. I have to quickly restart this practice program because I didn't choose the right program. Actually, I didn't choose a program at all. And we need a program. We need a program. And more important, we need a setup. We need a good setup before we go on track. So let's take our Qatar setup. Brake pressure is okay. Let's click on to the practice race strategy program, and we're going to do it on mediums. And now we are going to drive out. Let's go. Here we go. Have a little sip of my coffee. Johnny knows what I'm talking about because he's a coffee lover himself. So here we are at what am I doing? At Qatar, and pit limiter, and here we go. So we're going to do a race strategy program with Nico Hulkenberg in the AudiF1. And it is still daytime. The actual race will be in the evening. But this practice session is in the late afternoon. So let's keep it on track. Let's warm up these tires a little bit, chat, and let's see what we can do on these mediums. Here we go. All right, so far so good. Yeah, need that extra downshift for more exit speed. So as you can see, this is a real nice high-speed track with a lot of high-speed corners, and now we are entering our first race strategy program lap. Let's go. Program will be running as soon as we cross the finish line. That's right here, chat. So let's see what we can do. Here we go. Oh, it's a bit deep. Don't lose the car. Okay, so far so good. And let's keep it on the gray stuff. And color between the lines. Don't make any mistakes. Purple first sector. That's good. That's good, chat. Here we go. Okay, that was close. Car feels good though. Not too bad. Let's just find our rhythm here. each turn at a time. Oh, had to lift the throttle a little bit there, or else I would have made a track limit. And we don't want that, chat. That would not be ideal. We don't want any mistakes. Okay, first lap under the belt. Let's go into the second lap of this practice program. Here we go. Oh, there is another car coming out of the pits. We have to be careful here. That is Magnussen in the Haas. But he leaves enough space so that we can continue without losing all too much of time. So chat, if you just tuned in, you have just tuned in the My Team career of Nico Hulkenberg in the Audi F1 round 23 of season 1 on the F124 game. And we have arrived at Qatar. This is the practice session. And after this practice session, there will be a sprint qualification, Q1, Q2, Q3, followed by a sprint race of 5 laps. And after that, there will be a full qualification, which will lead up to the 25% race of this beautiful Losail Qatar Grand Prix. So let's go. Here we are doing not too bad actually. So this is like 105 AI. If you would ask me that question, can you go any higher? Yes, I can. I can do 110 AI, but when I started this game last summer, I wasn't as good as I am right now. So when I started this My Team career, I started at 105 AI. That was around my level. And yeah, now we're almost a year further. I have developed, I have become a better driver. I've become a little bit stronger and faster. So I can handle 110 AI, but that would mean that I wouldn't get pole position. Maybe top 4, top 5 or top 3. Because the AI at 110 AI is pretty quick. It's the highest level of the game. But yeah, that's why I'm doing 105 AI. No assists, only the racing line in corners only. So I do everything myself. The buttons on my steering wheel. There's no traction control, no ABS, nothing. So yeah, that's the way I like it. Alright, 2 more laps to go after this one. Then it's this practice program over, race strategy program. Let's see if we can go a little bit faster now. So I'm gonna focus a little bit more and talk a little bit less. So I can focus. That's what I mean. I almost lost the car there. Come on. Yep, that's fine. That's deep. I'm losing time there. See if we can make up that time here. I think we do. Yeah, that's a good exit. 1.3 up. Nice. Yep, this is a very good lap. Okay, let's drain our battery here to the finish line, and that's a 122.9. Well, we can't go even faster than that, but that's not important for now. I think I can go 1 second faster than this on the softs, of course, because this is on the mediums, chat. That's a big difference. Norris is now leading this practice program, He's on the top of the table, but he is doing his time on softs, and the soft tire has a way more grip and way better traction than the medium tire. But yeah, I'm doing the race strategy program. I'm not doing the qualification program yet. That will be after this one, maybe. Oh, that was not ideal, chat. I thought I was in a different corner. We have to win this time back. Let's go. Because now I have a red delta. I was not paying attention. But I'm in the green again. Okay, all good. Okay, let's go into the final lap. Oh, that was the final lap. Okay, that's good. Then we can go back to the garage. Hey, George, how you doing? Hey, MJ. Practicing for Qatar. Wrong track. Yeah, I'm not practicing at all, mate. This is just for fun. I'm not racing this weekend anyways, so I will be racing next week for CLR, as you all know. So I thought, why not finishing my team career on F124 before the new game comes out? And yeah, that's what I'm doing right now. And I'm hoping to be done with this round 23 of Qatar before 10:30 tonight, because I want to see the sprint qualification, of course, for the actual Miami Grand Prix this weekend. And tonight is the sprint quali. And I don't want to miss that, of course. So, yeah. Good evening, Robert. Good evening, Florin. Good evening, Don Neo 77. Don Dino. Good to see you all. And a warm special welcome to my mate MJB25 through Twitch, and George Gamer, also of CLR, the Charging League Racing League I race for on the Thursday and Friday tier. Only not this week, because I got a race ban. And that's my own fault, because I accumulated a little bit too many penalty points on my license due to impeding and other stuff I did not well during the course of the CLR season. Some were my fault, some were other faults, but yeah, that's doesn't matter. We are going into the qualifying pace program, and let's see what we can do right now on the softs, of course. Oh no, at the mediums, because it's a sprint weekend. So Q1, Q2 will be on the mediums, and then Q3 will be on the softs. So we are going out on the mediums. Let's go.
All clear the garage, please. Cars ready to leave.
Let's do this. Let's do this. Here we go. See what we can do, chat. And this qualification program. Let's warm up those tires. Oh, I'm on all tires. That's that's not ideal, chat. Well, okay. Right. I didn't pay attention there. I thought I was set on new mediums, but apparently I am not. Well, let's see what we can do. It's only a qualification program, and it's not the actual thing. There is somebody behind me, and let's let him through. Oh, skilly shoe. Did you see that, chat? That is called a skill issue. And that means there was way too much throttle when I exited the corner, but luckily no damage, and we can continue. These things happen. I had a very bad one at Baku a few weeks ago in CLR. And there I binned it into the wall. En zoals de Nederlanders zeggen, daar vouwde ik mijn wagen op in de muur. Ja, en ook dat kan gebeuren. these things happen sometime, and you live with it, and you go on, crack on, pick up the pieces, huilie, and go on. All right, so let's see what we can do. I don't think this is going to be a great lap, but well, let's see how these tires hold up for one lap. What am I doing? Why was I downshifting 2 times? I was in the wrong corner. Oh, well, I'm already feeling this is not gonna pan out beautifully. Have to catch the car there. Already 6 tenths down. Well, this is not gonna work, chat. I have to box and do this one more time. I'm gonna abandon this lap.
Understood. Stopping this lap.
Because these tires are cooked, at least for qualification. %30 on the left, that's a bit much. It's a little bit too much. So let's put on some new tires. Alright, here we are. Good evening Iram, goedenavond Iram, leuk dat je er bent. Iram is a Fortnite streamer, a young man on TikTok. Please leave a like and subscribe on his channel as well. It's worthwhile following him. Give him a follow, chat, and give the hearts to Iram. Okay. We are in the pits. Because we forgot to put on a new set of mediums. And yeah, we need that, of course, to have a little bit more grip. And well, we got plenty of time to do that. I got only one set. Why is that? That is not good, chat. That is not good. Let's have a look. Because we could do, just for the fun of it, try. I don't know if the game allows me to do that. Yes, I can do it on hards. Why not? We're just gonna try and do this qualification program on the hards. Why not, you know? Because I can. I just have to take a quick look at... let's have a look. My phone here. Sprint quali is tonight at 10:30. Yeah, for Miami. All right. Qualification. Let's do this. Start driving lap, and let's drive out. Okay.
Okay, engines fired up. We're set.
Oké, Iram. Ik snap hem. Geen probleem, toch? Als het maar werkt. No problem, mate. No worries. As long as it works, that's okay. Alright, I'm going to do the qualification practice program on the hards. Let's see if that has a result I want. It's not. It is totally not a qualification tire compound, but yeah, my mediums were cooked, so I have to. But we have to be extra careful because the grip on these hard tires is not that good compared to mediums or softs, of course. We have somebody on our neck. That's Perez. Maybe he can give me a little tow. That would be nice, but I think he's too quick. Yeah, he's too quick. All right, we have to do it on our own. All right, ladies and gents, here we go. Into our first qualification program lap. That's too wide. Could have been a little bit better, but it's okay for now. Not ideal. Not ideal, chat. It's a little bit wide again. That was one downshift too many. But
Program complete and a job well done.
it is a one.
Data with that run, so come on back to the garage and I can take you through the numbers.
For the hearts, it was not too bad. It's not a top time, of course, but yeah, it is what it is. We are going to go to the next program, and that is the last one, the ERS management. And it says, yeah, mediums again. We're not going to do that. We are going to do hearts. And, oh, hearts, please. Thank you. Let's go.
Okay, guys.
We got 5 minutes to practice, to finish this program. So, MJ, are you racing tonight? If you're still here on Twitch, are you racing tonight for the CLR Friday here? And which Grand Prix is it actually? I'm totally unaware of what is happening in CLR right now because, yeah, I don't have to race, you know. All right, here we go. Practice program, ERS management. There's Logan Sargent behind me, but I think I can keep in front. He's not that fast, even on the softs. Okay, he wants to pass. Okay, we give him space. Now let's hope he isn't stupid enough to brake again and let me by. So Sergeant, don't play DRS games with me. Okay. Right. That was a nice overtake. Now let's stay behind, in front. Could have been a a little bit of better of an exit, but it's okay for now.
Okay, test complete. And
All right, that was not too bad.
You got a lot of valuable information out of that. Well done.
At least when it's the ERS program management concerned. Oké, dankjewel Iram dat je even kwam kijken. Veel succes nog. En ik kom straks nog wel even kijken. Oké, dat is goed jongen. Thank you maatje. Dat je er even was. Thank you for being there mate. And maybe see you later. Okay, session info, accelerate time. And now we are going into the sprint qualification. Hey Gerrit, goedenavond Gerrit, welkom. Good evening Gerrit. How you doing? Thanks for joining.
And that's it. Practice is officially over. Until next time, goodbye.
All right, so let's have a look at the standings for you all. Ladies and gents, as you can see, Nico Hulkenberg, and that's me, as Nico Hulkenberg, in the AudiF1 is currently in P2 with 334 points, and Charles Leclerc is just above me with 343 points. So it is quite exciting. There is only 9 points difference between me and Charles. Max Verstappen is behind me, 15 points. 6 points behind. So that's pretty tight as well. And then a big gap to Lando Norris, Carlos Sainz, George Russell and Lewis Hamilton. And speaking of which, those last two mentioned, George and Lewis, they are competing with me for the constructor's title as well. No, not the title, but the constructor's position number 4. It could be possible, but I don't think it. I don't think we can take over P4 in the constructors with only this Qatar race and Abu Dhabi left. But you never know. The points difference is only 12 points, and yeah. You never know. Maybe Lewis and George have a mechanical failure or have a DNF or do a bad qualification. You never know. So, that being said, let's continue and go into the sprint qualification and then followed by the sprint race. Then the full qualification for the actual race, the 25% race at the end. What is a 25% race? Well, that is not a full race, so not a 100% race. Let that be clear, but yeah, you understood that. Qatar is a 25% race, and that means 14 laps. 14 laps only instead of 57. So, hey, Mascor, hello. You're one and the same, Iram Major, hello. With your own account. Good to see you, mate. Sprint qualifying. We will have 3 sessions of this sprint qualification for the sprint race. We have Q1, Q2, Q3. Q1 and Q2 on the mediums. And then Q3 on the softs. So, we are first gonna change some car parts. Yeah, the internal combustion engine is going to be at 57%. There is some wear on it, unfortunately. That is also for the turbocharger, but we are gonna take the final part number 4. The control electronics, we're gonna take part 3, the final part, because the season is almost over, and also same goes for the gearbox. We're gonna put in a complete new gearbox. And now we can also have a little look at powertrain and durability. Are there any parts at risk we need to protect or adapt? No, we don't. Everything is fine by the looks of it. Right? Yeah. What shall we do? The final Grand Prix is Abu Dhabi. Could we do a little bit more of weight reduction for a decent price? Or should we go for aerodynamics? I think aerodynamics is not too bad of an option. I think I'm gonna go for a little bit more of a turning. Bite. Forward floor fences, maybe? That's not too expensive. Let's do that, okay? Let's do that, okay. We'll be ready just before the Abu Dhabi Grand Prix, so that's good. Let's do that, okay. We got 650 resource points left, but we can't upgrade anything right now. It's a little bit too expensive, so let's go to the sprint qualification. Good evening, Espinoza02. Goedenavond, Espinoza02. Welcome to the race family. My name is Björn Quint from the Netherlands. Ik ben Björn Quint uit Nederland en ik ben een streamer of race games. Mostly F124, soon to be F125 and iRacing. And we have arrived at round 23 of the Qatar Grand Prix in the Season 1 My Team career of Nico Hulkenberg. Good evening, Jasmine. Good evening, Bert. Goedenavond, Jasmine. En goedenavond, Bert. A warm welcome to you. Let's have a look. Let's have a look. SQ1. Yeah, so 2 times mediums. Let's have a quick look at car setup for the brake bias. That's okay. Tire select is mediums. That's the only compound we can do now in SQ1. So yeah, let's accelerate time for 1.5 minutes and drive out at 10 minutes. And then we have a little bit of more track evolution. By the way, did I empty my fuel tank enough? Car setup. Fuel load. Yeah, that's okay. All right, let's go. Let's go. Drive out.
Standing by.
All right. See what we can do. And as you can see, it is evening, nighttime at the moment. And it's around 10 o'clock there. No, not 10 o'clock. 9:30 local time. 10:30 in Holland. Well, not now, of course. But in this Grand Prix, it would, in this sprint qualification. All right, let's go. Or, no, it's Miami, of course. What am I waffling? What am I waffling about? 10:30 is tonight for the Miami Grand Prix weekend sprint qualification. All right, chat. Here we go into our first banker lap, our first hot lap, and we need to be in the top 10, top 15 to go through to Q2. I don't think that would be a great issue to do, but you never know. I just don't need to make any mistakes. Oh, this is gonna... Okay. That's good. No problems. I was a little bit scared there, because you never know what those guys will do coming out of the pits. Okay, that's good. Oh, that was one downshift too many. It's 121.7 for now, so that's not too bad. But it probably will go faster. I think pole time will be a 121 flat, or maybe even a 120.9. But for now, it's okay. And it's on the mediums. We have to remember it is only on the mediums. But we are gonna box this lap, and
Confirmed. We'll receive you at the end of this lap.
I think we are safely through to Q2. But just to be sure, we're gonna have to check the leaderboard and see if the drop-off point is good enough to go through to Q2.
That's the one lap of fuel left now. The tank's pretty much empty.
I'm low on fuel, so I have to be careful here. But we will make it. We will make it. No problem. We have to be careful though, because there is a Kick Sauber behind who is on a hot lap. There's Bottas, one of my favorite drivers. We let the other two go through as well. Alright, and then we can continue. Let's box.
Pitting this lap then. Coming to the pits at the end of this lap.
And here we are. Yo, Koen. Goedenavond. How you doing? Welcome to the race family. Good to see you, mate. Goed je te zien. Gezellig dat je er bent. We zijn bezig met de My Team career van Nico Hulkenberg on the F124 game. Round 23 at Qatar. En we zitten in de sprint qualification Q1, Q1, SQ1, zoals dat dan heet. And we just set a lap of a 121.7. And that's a decent lap on the mediums for now. But we already know it's going to be a lot quicker in SQ3. But that will be on the soft compound, of course. So, yeah, there is no comparison between SQ1 and SQ3. I'm going to turn up the lights a little bit more here. It's getting a little bit darker in my room. So let's look at the leaderboard, and we are still P3 with a 121.722. Charles Leclerc, who is the championship leader, is already doing a 121.4 on the mediums. But yeah. Ik zag dat je gisteren naar het strand was. Leuke dag gehad. Ja, zeker. Ja, ik was gisteren inderdaad aan zee in Zeeland. En het was een heerlijke dag. Dankjewel voor het vragen, Koen. Het was heerlijk. Lekker zonnetje. En het water was nog een beetje koud, 12 graden. Maar ik heb lekker onder een parasolletje gezeten. Muziek geluisterd, wat gelezen. Lekker op het strandpaviljoen, wat geluncht. Dus dat was echt helemaal leuk. So, yeah. Alles goed gegaan. So, chat, I think we're good. The drop-off point is a 1:22.6. I am 1 second faster, so that's gonna be all good. Please, if you want, leave a like en subscribe. Als je wil, laat even een like en een subscribe achter op Twitch, YouTube of TikTok. En ja, als je wil, share the live. Hartstikke leuk. En je kunt ook bovenin in mijn profiel een teamhartje meenemen. Giften is uiteraard niet verplicht. Klein of groot, een roosje of groter, dat mag. Kleiner mag ook. Of helemaal niks. Je kunt ook gewoon lekker op het screen tappen. En het wordt allemaal zeer gewaardeerd. Love for you guys. Really, love for you. And I'm gonna cheer you on. For actually being here. Ik geef al een mooi applaus voor jullie dat jullie hier überhaupt al zijn. Dank jullie wel voor het liken. Dankjewel Nick. Thank you so much for being here. Dankjewel voor het liken van de stream. And yes, I have just done that. Encourage more viewers to share. Dus als jullie deze stream willen delen, klik dan eventjes aan de rechterkant op dat pijltje en share de stream. Geen verplichting, maar als je het leuk vindt om te doen, ook goed. Ja, Dion. I was surprised as well to see that. Dat was verrassend om dat te zien. Het is inderdaad... ja, ik heb de CLR-stream niet teruggekeken, Dion. Maar ik had gehoord dat jij dan wel mee had gereden of op de grid stond, maar dat je dan eigenlijk daarvoor eigenlijk al niet mee had mogen doen of zo, of zoiets. Zoiets. A little bit weird, but yeah. Cracked IC JT, YouTube. Cracked IC JT. Dankjewel voor joining. Thanks for joining. Really appreciate that. Niemand heeft dat verteld. Oké. Ja, dat is dan een beetje raar inderdaad. Ik snap je. I can understand if you feel it like that. I actually haven't read it, maybe. I don't remember reading about it. And that your name was mentioned as well, particularly, but yeah, I don't know, man. It's a shame. It's unfortunate that you're no longer with us. But anyways, what have we here on our hands? We have sprint qualification number 2, SQ2. Let's have a quick look at our setup. Yeah. All good, still all good. We are going on to this new set of mediums, and yeah, let's drive out. Let's drive out.
Everyone be aware, we've got a car leaving the garage.
Thank you, Nick, for liking the live. Really appreciate it. All right, here he goes. Here he goes. Nico Hulkenberg, Hulky, in his Audi F1. On his way to set a banker lap in SQ2. On his way to SQ3. Who knows, ladies and gents? What do you think? Is Nico Hulkenberg gonna make it to SQ3? Say or type in the comments 1 for yes or 2 for no. Is Nico gonna make it to SQ3? Type 1 for yes and 2 for no. What do you think, chat? What are your predictions? Here we go. We're gonna do our best to make it to Q3. I think we'll make it, but anything can happen. Let's go. Oh, that was close. That was almost the track limit. That was a track limit. Yeah, but yeah, it doesn't matter. It's only in my outlap. It is a shame that I make that track limit, but nevertheless, let's continue. Here we go. Here we go, chat. Come on. Charles Leclerc already setting a 121.4. We can do better. Let's see what we can do. It's a bit deep. It's a 121.5. Okay. It's close. It's close, chat. It is close. But that being said, I think we're safely through to Q3. Hey Venom, gozer, dankjewel. Hey Jamal Rotterdam, welkom. Goedemiddag samen. En welkom Simon. Goedemiddag, welcome to the race family chat. Ladies and gents, we have arrived at round 23 of the My Team career of Nico Hulkenberg in the Qatar Grand Prix. And actually we are in sprint qualification number 2, SQ2, and we are about to check the leaderboard and see where we are. I'm just 1/10 behind Charles Leclerc, and then there we have 1/10 behind me again. Lewis Hamilton, then Max, and then Sainz, Norris, Piastri, Alonso, Russell, and Magnussen finishes the top 10. The drop-off point will probably be a 22-3 or something, but I'm gonna risk it. Let's risk the biscuit, risk it to the biscuit and accelerate time because I think we're safe. Hey, ja, thanks Venom, goed bezig. Ja, jij ook Venom. Ik zag je gisteren of eergisteren nog even live. En ga je vanavond ook nog live Venom? Over een paar minuten om 9 uur. De meeste mensen gaan zo live hè, met de battles rond 9 uur. Ik had eigenlijk moeten racen vanavond, Venom, met CLR. Maar ik heb een race ban. Omdat ik te veel penalty points op mijn driver's license heb gehaald gedurende het seizoen van mijn league race waar ik aan meedoe. CLR Charging League Racing. Dat was mijn eigen schuld. Daar heb ik een beetje zelf verpest. Dus daarom hoefde ik gisteren en vandaag niet te racen. Dus daarom doe ik deze leuke, ontspannen content en entertain ik jullie een beetje. Ik ben expres om 8 uur begonnen vanavond. Zodat als er mensen zijn die vanavond de sprint qualification van Miami willen kijken in real life. Dan kunnen ze dat doen. Ik hoop met mijn stream zo rond 10 uur, 10:15 klaar te zijn. Maar hey, veel succes Venom vanavond met jouw livestream en battles op TikTok. And yeah, have some good battles, mate. Hope you win some. So yeah. So here we are. And like I said, the drop-off point would be a 122.3. It is actually a 122.4. Well, it doesn't matter for me because I'm a second faster than the drop-off point. And we are going into SQ3. Quickly, the standings for the people who don't know it yet. Charles Leclerc is leading the World Drivers' Championship with 9 points only. So Nico Hulkenberg, that's me, Nico Hulkenberg in the AudiF1, is only 9 points behind Charles Leclerc. But Nico is feeling the hot breath of Max Verstappen into his neck with only 6 points separating me and Max Verstappen. Lando Norris is a little bit farther away. But yeah, it's going to be tight with only 2 rounds to go, including this round at Qatar. And maybe Sunday, the last round, I will be streaming the last round at Abu Dhabi. That will be the championship decider, chat. That will be an epic race. So please stick around and click that follow button if you don't want to miss anything. Because if you don't, you might regret it. So please hit that like and subscribe button on the top of your screen. Tap the screen, share the live if you want. And yeah, thank you so much. Don't forget to pick up your heart me in the top of your screen if you want. Vergeet het hartje niet mee te nemen aan de bovenkant van je scherm. Tik en like als je wil. Hoeft niet, geen verplichting. Maar ik ben al heel blij dat jullie hier zijn. En dat jullie kunnen meegenieten met mijn My Team career. Let's go. We are going into the top 10 qualifying, as they say. for the sprint race. After this SQ3, there will be a short sprint race of 5 laps on the softs. Then we have a full quali again, but then it's for the 25% race of 14 laps. 14 laps, not 57. That's a 100% full race. We are going to do a 25% race, ladies and gents. There are already some cars driving out, and that is, amongst others, Esteban Ocon. He is driving out for his outlap, and there goes a McLaren as well. Who is that? That is Oscar Piastri. So we are gonna wait, let's say, for 1 minute more. Wait a little bit for more track evolution. There goes Sainz, Carlos Sainz. He also drives out, and then we have we had another one. Oh no, Sainz, Piastri, Norris. Yeah, Norris, and behind Norris is Charles Leclerc, the championship leader. 2 other drivers go out, Alonso, and there was someone behind Alonso, if I was not mistaken. I think it's a Mercedes. Or is it an Alpine? I don't know. Max Verstappen is driving out. And I think I will drive out right now. Let's have a quick look at our car setup. If everything is still like I want it. Yes, it's okay. Tire select, soft compound. Let's go. Here we go.
Okay,
drive out.
When you're ready, let's go.
Goedenavond, Wesley. Good evening, Annette. Warm welcome to you, my lady. Really appreciate it that you are here. Hi, Annette. Venom, if you're still here, thank you for being here. Your live stream will start in a few moments, I think. So good luck, mate. And I'm going into this sprint qualification. SQ3. On the softs, so we will have maximum grip after our outlap. We have to warm up the tires first though. And the optimal operating window of this tire compound is around 80 degrees. 75 will do as well. But yeah. Oh, that's a little bit deep, sorry. But on this track, with this much tire scrubbing in the corners, that tire temperature will be reached in no time. As you can see, we're already at 77 degrees on the left and 74 on the right. 72, 74. There is someone behind on his hot lap. We're gonna let him through. And we're gonna tuck in right behind and see, maybe, just maybe, we can have a little slipstream here. That would be nice. Okay, let's go. Let's use a little bit of the ERS. Overtake button. What are you gonna do, Piastri? He's gonna let me by because his hot lap is finished. He's now in his in lap on his way to the pits. And I am in my hot lap trying to beat this 120.8, which is now provisional pole position. We got a purple first sector, chat, so that's good. Let's go. Okay, good exit. Let's drain our battery until this corner ends. Then we go into this really fast right-handers. Right, another right. Oh, a little slip there, and then a final left. And then the final right, final corner. Let's see what this time will be for now. Our first banker lap. And it's a 121.3. That's not good, chat. That is not good. It's not good enough. So we have to go out one more time. This needs to be a 128 at least. So we're half a second off pace.
One lap of fuel left now. The tank's pretty much empty.
But I don't think I'm gonna make it. I waited too long to go out for one more lap. So I will probably be starting from P... Oh, labadabadabadoo. That was way too deep. From P9. I won't make it to the pits in time, chat. And then I have to drive out. So, yep. I was not paying attention enough. I waited too long. I watched the other cars drive out, like Alonso, Norris, Piastri, Verstappen, Sainz. And now I have to pay the price. Yeah, I'm not gonna make it. I'm not gonna make that. So I'm gonna box.
Right, let's have you in at the end of this lap, please.
I'm gonna box. Oh. And accept my fate. Because lap time is a 121 flat at the moment. And you can see that an Aston Martin is driving out. Yeah, and it takes up like 1 minute 25 to reach the pit exit. When you exit the paddock or the speed lane, pit lane, speed lane. So I'm not gonna make it. So it's gonna be a P9 or probably lower, because this is the final hot lap and track evolution plays a part. So yeah, I will probably drop down to like, yeah, P10, I think. So we are going to accelerate time and we are going to accept our fate. And let's see what the results are. I am starting P9, but this is not the actual race, ladies and gents. This is the sprint race of 5 laps, a 25% sprint race of 5 laps on the softs. And the winner of this sprint race will get 8 points, P2 gets 7 points, P3 gets 6 points, P4 gets 5 points, etc., etc. I lost count. But yeah, let's advance in time. And before I go into this short sprint race, I will go and take a quick toilet break of 1 minute, and then I will be back. So sit back and relax, have some popcorn, have a drink, grab yourself a little soda or anything else you like to drink with a little snack. And then we will start with the sprint race. Before I go to the toilet, quick toilet break, I'm gonna check my car parts. 60, 30. Yeah, 4, 3, 4, 3, 5. Yeah. Internal combustion engine. Yeah, that has a little bit too much wear on it, but yeah, we have to do with it. Okay. I will be right back, chat.
So it's all about speed in today's sprint. Not very many laps and no chance to get ahead on strategy. Who here today has the raw skill to take them to the top? We're back here in Losail for a track that's 3.34 miles long. There are 16 turns around its unique 3-prong shape and just a single DRS zone out of turn 16. It's fast and it's flowing, and there's a good overtaking opportunity with DRS down the long straight and into turn 1. Let's run you through the driver grid order for today's exciting sprint. Charles Leclerc lines up on pole position, edging out Lando Norris, who'll start from P2. Looking down the rest of the grid, we have Verstappen, Oscar Piastri, Fernando Alonso, Russell, Sainz, Hamilton, Golden Boy, Ocon, Magnussen, Albon, Hulkenberg, Bottas, Gasly, Perez, Tsunoda, Stroll, Sargent, Ricciardo, Joe, and Jehan Daruvula. And with preparations almost complete, let's head trackside for today's sprint. Well, it's been a long time since I last worked with you. Good to see you again today. Anthony Davidson. Well, they say that a change is as good as a rest, and whilst there's not much rest on show in the sprint format today, there's definitely a change to what we're usually seeing on the track. Now, you're the racing driver in this partnership, so tell us about this racing driver. Put us in their shoes. How are they going to be feeling?
Well, you've got to be prepared, Crofty. Before you even step foot inside the car, you've got to know, you've got to have a pre-race game plan. You've watched videos before you get into the car of previous races gone by. You know where you have to place your car if X, Y, or Z happens in front of you or behind you. So having this clear game plan is absolutely essential before you get in the car.
Here I am again. I am back. Just in time for the race, the start of the sprint. And welcome Timur, welcome Wesley, welcome Dennis NL. Good evening, welcome to the race family. And as you can see, we have arrived at the sprint race of the Qatar Grand Prix. We just did the sprint qualification SQ1, SQ2, SQ3 with Nico Hulkenberg in the AudiF1. I qualified P9. That was not too smart of me because I waited too long to do two runs. One on a used set of softs and one on a fresh set of softs. But yeah, it is what it is. We are going to start with the sprint. We gaan starten met de sprint race van 25% sprint race van 5 lapjes. Daarna volgt de volle kwalificatie Q1, Q2, Q3 voor de race 14 laps, de 25% race. En daarmee zullen we de stream eindigen. And with that we will end the stream with the 25% race of 14 laps. Let's go. We will start on the softs on P9. Let's see if we can have a good start. Are you ready, chat? Are you ready? Let's go. Here we go. Sainz had a bad start.
Okay, we're monitoring some wear on the internal combustion engine. Be aware that we're going to start to see a loss of power.
Let's see if we can dive bomb a little bit. Yes, that's one position gained. Let's go for Piastri right now. I just don't understand why the AI has chosen mediums instead of softs. It's only 5 laps. Especially the second lap, I will have a huge advantage. Because the DRS will open right now. After this lap. When we cross the finish line, DRS will be activated.
Okay, DRS will be enabled this lap. You can use it when you're within 1 second of the car ahead and in the DRS zone.
Let's go. That's another dive bomb. Beautifully placed. Purple first sector. Let's go. little bit of a tank slapper. There's a little bit of a moment of oversteer because of me being a little bit of throttle happy. But we got DRS on Norris. So let's get him here. I didn't set the fastest lap though. Oh, that was my first warning. Don't need that. 2 more warnings and I have a 3-second penalty. And that would not be ideal, chat. Oh. God, that was dangerous. Did you see that, chat? I really had to catch the car there. Almost lost it. It's unfortunate. Norris is trying to overtake me, but I won't have that. He's got to stay behind. I need those points. Because my 2 direct rivals are in front of me. And I hope those 2 guys are going to fight. So I can gain a little bit in the last lap or something. But it doesn't look good, chat. We've got to do some damage control here. A little bit wide. Yeah, Max and Charles are really quick, as you can see. Norris is pushing, Piastri is pushing as well. He's trying again. There he goes. We're gonna brake a little bit later. That was exciting. We're still ahead. The AI is trying. Yeah, Leclerc and Verstappen are gone. We have to accept that. We're not going to win this race, this sprint race. But yeah, it is what it is. At least I can keep Max Verstappen behind me in the Drivers' Championship. But Leclerc is extending his lead on me a little bit with 2 extra points. So this was the final lap. We're going to cross the finish line with a nice P3. It was the maximum we can do, chat, and that was the sprint race for now.
Everyone here is really happy with that performance. Well done, mate.
But yeah, Norris was pushing in the McLaren. But we could keep them behind. So that's a good thing. That's a good thing.
So with the sprint concluded, join us next time for qualifying and of course the main event, this weekend's Formula 1 Grand Prix. We'll see you next time.
So Charles Leclerc in the Ferrari is extending his championship lead by 2 points already after this sprint race of 5 laps. Max is closing in with 1 point. That was like 6 points. Now it's only 5. So let's look at the current standings. We are still P2. The gap with me and Charles Leclerc has been upscaled from 9 to 11 points. So Charles Leclerc has extended his lead. Max Verstappen is now only 5 points behind me with 335 points. Lando Norris was 4th before in this sprint race. But he is still P4. Carlos Sainz still P5. And George Russell and Lewis Hamilton are still P6 and P7. All right, constructors. We are closing in on being or becoming the 4th constructor car on the grid. Mercedes has 361 points. And I have 354 points. So we're closing in. The points difference is only 7 points. So that would be a major achievement for AudiF1 if they could make it to become the 4th car in constructors. That would be amazing. So let's go to the next stage of this My Team career, round 22 Qatar Grand Prix sprint weekend. And we are going into the qualification sessions for the actual 14-lap race. The 25% race of round 23 of the My Team career of Nico Hulkenberg. So let's see what we can do. We are going into Q1. It's the same format. We are going to start on the mediums and on Q2 as well. And then in Q3, we are going into onto the softs. So let's go. Let's go.
It's all about flow and pace today, qualifying in Qatar. A high-speed test that will set the grid for tomorrow's race. So welcome along.
Welcome along, ladies and gents. Okay then. Let's have a look. It is late in the evening at Qatar and it is dry. Track temperature 26 degrees, air temperature 21 degrees, no chance of rain, next to nothing, 4% chance of rain. So that would be just lovely. Let's go. Oh yeah, it's just the softs. We are going straight onto the softs, so no worries. Let's go to track. That medium soft compound is only in sprint qualification.
All set, we're ready to go.
And in the normal qualification, which leads up to the race, it is all softs. We can go flat out. So yep, let's go. Here we go. Let's warm up these tires a little bit to the optimal operating window of temperature. That should be around 77 or 80 degrees. But that is not too difficult to reach, because the tires are scrubbing in these high-speed corners, and you can weave a little bit to put some extra temperature in those tires. The warmer the tires, the better. Not too hot, of course, because if they go over 80 or 90 degrees, then the car is going to slide all over the place. So you have to be very accurate with your tire temps and make sure it's around 80 degrees. 3 degrees lower is actually better, because when you are in your actual hot lap, the tire temperatures are still rising like crazy. So that means extra tire degradation, extra tire wear, and the more wear on your tires you have, the less optimal your lap will be. So now it's around 80 degrees, 74 on the right. Let's go. All right, chat, let's go into this first banker lap, this first hot lap. Okay, let's go, chat. This needs to be a good lap. Okay, it's a 120.9.
Lap of fuel left now. The
That's not too bad.
tank's pretty much empty.
For now, that's good enough to go through to Q2. So let's accelerate time. We trust the process. We only need to be in the top 15 to go through to Q2. And the drop-off point is like a 122 flat. And we are doing a 120.9. So that's 1.1 seconds faster than the top, than the bottom 5. So, yep. Let's continue and go to Q2. All right, that's good. And advance to Q2. But now, ladies and gents, we need to be in the top 10 to go through to Q3. And are we going to make that? Because the cars are getting quicker and quicker. Cars are slightly modified here and there. Extra wings or maybe less wings or something like that. But we are going to go and do Q2. Let's accelerate time a little bit to like 12 minutes, 30 seconds. Like that. Okay, car setup. It's all good. Okay, let's drive out. Let's see what we can do.
Okay, that's all the checks complete. We're ready to go.
I think now in Q2 the provisional pole or the top times will be around 120.34, maybe even faster. So let's see what we can do. All right, here we go. Okay, let's go. A little track limit there, but it's okay for now. That is stupid. You all didn't see that, right, chat? Come on. Okay, it's a 121 flat. A 121 flat. Okay, let's return to garage. Let's see if that's enough for going into Q3. Hallo, hoe gaat het met u? Heel goed, Marwan Tech. Met jou ook. Fijne avond tot nu toe. Goeiedag gehad. Thanks for joining in. Welcome to the race family. We are in Q2 at the moment of this sprint weekend at the My Team career of Nico Hulkenberg. Q2. We zitten nu in Q2. Tweede gedeelte van de kwalificatie. De top 15 van ronde 23 van de Qatar Grand Prix van F124. And we have set 121.017. And I think that will be enough for making it into Q3. So I'm going to take the risk and accelerate time, because I think the drop-off point will be like a, yeah, what will it be? A 121.5? Maybe? So let's see what this does. Ah, goed te horen met jou ook dat het goed gaat. Fijne avond gehad. Goed zo. Good to hear, mate. Nice. So, drop-off point was actually a 121.7. But in Q3, we are heading to top 10 qualifying right now. Final part of qualification before we go into the 25% race, ladies and gents. 14 laps of action-packed racing. And just if you are tuning in, we're going to have a quick look at standings, because it's really tight. As you can see, Charles Leclerc is still leading the championship with 351 points after 23 rounds. Still being in round 23 actually. So after 22 rounds, Charles Leclerc is leading with 351 points. Nico Hulkenberg, that's me, in the AudiF1 has 340 points, only 11 points behind. Max Verstappen, though, in the Red Bull is closing in, and he has 335 points. So that is going to be really tight and exciting. In constructors, we have Ferrari leading with 574 points. So they will probably get the Constructors' Championship. I don't think Red Bull is going to... no, Red Bull is not able to overtake Ferrari anymore in the Constructors. So Ferrari will be the Constructors' Champion. So they will get a trophy for that. For me, it would be quite nice if I could get to become the fourth constructor's car on the grid for this season in F124. I still can overtake Mercedes, but it's going to be difficult. But if Mercedes makes mistakes or has a DNF or mechanical failure or whatever, I could go for P4 in the constructors. So, yeah. That's going to be very exciting. Let's advance into Q3. De setup valt wel mee. Alles bij elkaar. Het stoeltje is een PlaySeats Trophy. Die kun je gewoon opzoeken. qua prijs bij PlayStation Store. Verder heb ik wel alle spullen van Fanatec. De Fanatec Wheelbase DD Plus, die is vrij prijzig. Dan heb ik nog de V3 pedal set van Fanatec en de Clubsport 2.5 V Fanatec F1 Oracle Red Bull Special Edition steering wheel. Verder heb ik nog een Elgato Wave 3 mic. Maar ja, alles bij elkaar. Als je dit allemaal zo'n beetje bij elkaar optelt, dan kost dat ongeveer €2000. Maar ik heb nog ik ga een upgrade doen over een maand. De nieuwe Clubsport GT Fanatec Sim Rig. Die ga ik ook nog opbouwen. Dus deze seat die gaat eruit. De accessoires die ga ik er natuurlijk afschroeven en op mijn nieuwe simrig zetten. Dat is de nieuwste simrig van Fanatec. Die kun je gewoon vinden op www.fanatec.com. Alright, that being said, without further ado, we are going into queue number 3 on a fresh set of softs. And we are going to drive out right away. Go to track and drive out. Here we go. So let's go. Let's warm up these tires, chat. Let's see what we can do in this Q3. Can we get pole? Can we get pole position? Or is it going to be a top 3? Maybe it's going to be lower. In the sprint qualification, I only did a P9 because especially Charles Leclerc was fast. He was flipping fast. He was really, really, really fast. He did a 120.6. And that was a little bit too fast for me. But maybe, just maybe, the track conditions are perfect or optimal for me to do great this time. Let's see. We are on our out lap, warming up our tires. And let's see what our first lap is gonna be. Okay, here we go. First lap. Okay, that could have been a little bit more optimal than that. Okay, purple first sector, that's good. That's a bit wide, that's not ideal, chat. Come on. Okay. I think it's a decent lap. Yep, it's a 120.7 for now. It's provisional pole, but I don't think it's going to be enough. I think Charles Leclerc or Max Verstappen is going to set even a faster time than that. We are going to box this lap.
Okay, we can take you this lap.
And see if we need to improve. I think we have to go out for one more time on a last fresh set of softs.
Less than 1 lap of fuel left now. The tank's pretty much empty.
Okay, let's bring it home. We're a little bit low on fuel, but we will make it. We will make it. No worries, ladies and gents. Okay, we're back at the pits. So, yep. Let's have a look. Let's have a look at the leaderboard and let's see what the difference is between me and the Ferraris and Max and Russell, the top 5. I think it's close. I think the times are really close together at the moment. So, yeah, we just... I think we need to go out one more time to defend our current P1, our provisional pole. So we're going to go out at 2 minutes... 2 minutes... 1 minute 50, 2 minutes for a final penultimate hot lap. So yeah, here we gonna have a look. As you can see, Nico Hulkenberg in his Audi F1 has set a 120.768, and that is 95 thousandths quicker than Carlos Sainz. Charles Leclerc, he's a little bit slow to my liking. He only did a 120.9, almost a 121. He's almost 2/10 slower than me. But in the sprint qualification, in the sprint quali, he did a 120.4, chat. A 120.4. So I expect Charles to go out one more time. And Max as well, because Max... in sprint qualification number 3, he did a 120.5 or 6 or something. So yeah, if I want to get pole, I need to go out one more time. And I'm going to do that on a final set of softs. The race will be a 25% race, chat, of 14 laps. I will start out on the mediums and then I will go on to the hards. You could always also do a strategy soft mediums. But the tire wear on this track is extremely high. So yeah, I'm not gonna risk that. I'm gonna do medium hards, as I also would do in a 50% race. So yeah, let's accelerate time a little bit so that we can continue and go on to the final lap, the final hot lap. On a fresh set of softs. So let's drive out at exactly 2 minutes.
Right,
here we go.
Car's ready. Let's get it out there.
Here we go. So let's drive out. Come on. Let's go. Come on. Okay, it's a P1.
Yes, excellent.
Whew.
We're all very, very pleased with that one.
Sector 1 was
Come on, I see you back in the pit.
Sector 1 was not good. It was a yellow sector. But I think Sector 2 and especially Sector 3 were pretty good laps. But let's see if we actually did get that P1. And yes, we did. With a 1:20.515. We are ahead of Sainz, ahead of Leclerc. He is 4.5 tenths slower than me. Max Verstappen also 4.5 tenths slower than me. So this could mean good news for Nico Hulkenberg in his My Team driver career, as we now are going to enter the race. And I'm going to show you one more time the standings. And yeah, it's really tight. 11 points difference between me and Charles Leclerc, and only 5 points difference between me and Max. So this is going to be a banger. Are you ready, chat? Are you ready for some action? We are going to start from pole position. And I'm going to introduce you to the beginning of the introduction being done by the game. And that being said, I'm going to take one more quick toilet break before I come back. And then we are going to race. Then it's lights out and away we go, pedal to the metal. And let's see what Nico Hulkenberg can do in his Audi F1. I will be right back. I will click on the button and do this race introduction for you. So I can go away for 1 minute. So sit back and relax, take a drink if you want, have some popcorn or another snack, and let's go to the race station, and let's go. I will be right back, chat.
Welcome back to Qatar and the Lusail International Circuit, a track that has a long history for two-wheeled motorsport action. But tonight it's the four wheels of F1 that are back, and Lewis Hamilton going for another win here. So we're back here in Lusail, and this is the track map. 3.34 miles, 16 turns, and just one DRS zone out of turn 16. It's already a fast and flowing track after all. There's a good overtaking opportunity with DRS though, through the long straight and into turn 1. So with the race not far away from starting, here's what today's grid rundown looks like. Golden Boy lines up on pole position, and the smooth operator Carlos Sainz completes the front row. Moving on to the rest of the grid, we have Leclerc, Verstappen, Russell, Perez, Norris, Fernando Alonso, Oscar Piastri, Hamilton, Stroll, Hulkenberg, Magnussen, Ocon, Gasly, Ricciardo, Tsunoda, Deruvala, Sargent, Joe, Albon, and Valtteri Bottas begins the race from the back of the grid. It's almost time for the lights to go out, so let's head down to the track where preparations are underway. And alongside me in the commentary box, my old friend, Anthony Davidson. As we all know, every single driver wants to know what's required of them. And in the case of this driver, I think things are pretty stable at the moment. That they're doing what the team require.
But that's the thing, you know, as a driver, it's easy to feel like you're the individual. It's all about you. And, you know, you want to further your career the best you can. But you have to have the team hat on as well. And play the team game, work with your teammate as best you can. It's not an easy balance to figure out.
All right, and we're back. So, gonna put on my headset and we are about to start this race. And before we do, we have to check our fuel level a little bit. As you can see, the default strategy is medium softs. That's good. We're gonna do that. Let's adjust this a little bit. Tire pressure, that's okay. Race strategy, yep, that's gonna be this one. And we are going to set this on 14.9. No, we're gonna put in one more. Yeah, that's okay. All right. Well, are you ready, chat? Here we go. Nico Hulkenberg is trying to get more points than Charles Leclerc and Max Verstappen. He wants to get that championship trophy in the Abu Dhabi race next stream, and that will probably be Sunday before the Grand Prix of Miami in real life. So that will be probably Sunday afternoon. But for now, we have to do Qatar first. So let's go. Here we go. Okay. Let's see if we can have a good start.
Okay, we're monitoring.
We had a little bit of a slip up there.
Be aware that we're going to start to see a loss of power.
It was a little bit argy-bargy, but we need to overtake Leclerc. We need to. And let's stay close to Sainz. We need to be in his DRS. We need to stay close, within 1 second. Because after we cross the finish line, the DRS will be activated. It's a bit wide. Let's go into this slipstream.
DRS now enabled. DRS enabled.
Leclerc is on soft, so he will be quick in the corners. Got my first warning. It's not ideal. We have to deal with it. Oh, that was a tank slapper. We don't want to lose DRS here. Come on. Okay, this is good. Now we can get him. On the outside. Come on. Come on. Oh my god, I had to catch the car there. Okay, let's go. Go all the way to the right to break the DRS. Break the There he comes. He's gonna try. Let's do a switchback, maybe. Nope. Let's stay behind. I'm just gonna stay behind. We need to keep within his DRS. I think he's using his battery. He's trying to get away, but we don't want to get him too far away. Let's go. Okay, that's good. I can see that Leclerc has dropped out of the top 5. That's good news for me. That's really good news. Where did Charles Leclerc go? I didn't even realize that he was gone, because he was driving P3, right, Chet? And now he's outside of the top 5. That would be amazing. That would be good news for Nico. Let's go. And Max Verstappen at 2 seconds. That's also great news. All right, let's continue. Let's do this. Let's see if Sainz and I can work together here and extend this gap. I'm going to let him overtake me, and then I will overtake him back again on the next round, next lap. Come on. Okay, so far so good. Let's go. Oh, that's my second warning. It's not ideal, chat. One more warning and I get a 3-second penalty. Sainz is already boxing. That's a little bit early. Or he's going on to the hards. That's also a possibility. We are going to extend these mediums until lap 9. And then we are going on to the softs.
Okay, Jehan is in the pit lane. Jehan in the pits.
No. We are... Oh, I made a mistake. Because our softs are not new. They're used. So we have to go on to the hards. Okay. That means that we have to box this lap.
The pit box is currently full. Stay out on track. Stay out.
Okay. Okay, no problem. We're gonna do this. Let's push. Yeah, we need to go on to the hards. Because the softs are useless. We have a set of softs, but it's a used set of softs and we are not gonna be able to drive out that race. So box this lap.
Stopping this lap.
Let's be smart and box this lap right now. Okay, we're going on to the hards. On to the hards it is. The rest is continuing for another lap on the mediums, but we are going on to the hards. Let's see if we can beat Sainz. It's very important to stay ahead of Sainz and Leclerc. Let's go.
Pit strategy complete. See these tyres through to the end now. And some information on Leclerc. They've got some kind of mechanical problem.
Oh, Leclerc has got a mechanical problem. Did you hear that? That is some exciting news, because that could mean that he has an engine issue or something else. And if he DNFs, that would mean massive points for me in the championship. Let's stay close to Sainz. We have to have DRS. We need to stay close. Come on. Okay, good. Yeah, Leclerc is slow. He has a problem. He really has a problem. He's really slow. Leclerc has a problem. Are we gonna overtake him here? Yes, we will. We're gonna dive bomb him. Watch me. And we have taken the position back. Gasly still has the box though. So that means we are in net P1 position. And that's the position where we belong and where we were before we were pitting for the hard compound. So this is very good news. Also considering that Charles Leclerc has some problems with his engine. So now we can extend that gap. Gasly is pitting. Come on. Gasly is going on to the softs. And we are ahead of Pierre Gasly. This is just simply lovely. Now the only thing we have to do, no mistakes, bring it home without any penalty points. So be careful, draw between the lines, keep it on the grey stuff, don't go outside those lines. And bring it home. Let's go, Nico. You can do this. Verstappen at P3. Leclerc is dropping. This is very good news. He might even drop as far back as P5 or P6. Who knows? And that will be massive for the championship. Okay, let's go. Leclerc, he is at P5 at the moment. Will he drop off the box on the top left of your screen, chat? Will he drop off the P6? Is he going to disappear in our rear mirror? There is nobody in my rear mirror, by the way. I don't use the rear mirror. I only use my mirrors on the outside of my car. But yeah, I am almost 2 seconds loose now from Carlos Sainz, and I'm still extending. And Alonso has taken over P5 from Charles Leclerc, so that means that Charles Leclerc is now P6. Charles Leclerc in the Ferrari has serious problems. He has serious problems with his car. It might be his engine. It is something mechanic. We don't know what it is. But it could get even worse for him if he doesn't take care of his engine or other car parts on his car. I also got some wear on my car parts. It's my internal combustion engine, which has 67% wear. But we are able to drive out this race, chat. There is Carlos Sainz, by the way, and also Max Verstappen. They are stepping it up a little bit with their pace. So we have to be careful. Let's get that back up to 1 second or more. If we could do that, that would be lovely. Okay, just over a second. As you can see, Carlos Sainz is pushing. He's trying to get into my DRS. He's using all of his battery. He wants that DRS in the final straight. But we're not letting him, chat. We are not letting him win. This race is ours, as it should be, because we have defeated our rival Charles Leclerc on track already. We have defeated Max Verstappen on track already. And Charles Leclerc is dropping like a brick in the order. He is now outside the top 5. So that means massive points for me. I also got the fastest lap. And you get an extra point for that fastest lap. So I don't think anyone will take that fastest lap away from me anymore. So let's see, chat. This is the final lap. This is the final lap. It's looking good. Let's be careful. Okay, we're good. Nice. We did it, chat. We did it. Yes. Yes. We won the race.
Nice one.
Woo!
Lovely drive. On to the next one.
We did it.
Ah, fantastic drive. That's just fantastic.
We
Amazing.
did it.
You deserved that race win. Well done, mate.
Welcome, Giel boys. Welcome, Martek, and thank you, Jafrel and Patricia and TS Vinny and Manu and GSL Primex. Thank you so much for joining, and
you can see what it means for the driver. Such relief after carrying all the stresses.
It was a sweaty race, chat. I'm all hot and warm in my under my cap.
Race the team. Enjoy this moment. Job well done.
Yeah.
Well, what a thrilling end to an incredible Grand Prix weekend. Our top 3 finishers should be incredibly happy with what they were able to
Hey,
achieve.
Sabanimera. Good day, my friend. How are you doing? Welcome joining from my Twitch channel. How are you doing? I didn't see you. I was really focused on my team career round 23 race at Qatar. But as you can see, Nico Hulkenberg won the Qatar Grand Prix round 23. It's the second to last round of the calendar of Season 1 F124 My Team Career. And Carlos Sainz took P2, Max Verstappen got P3. So let's see what this does with the standings. Chat, let's have a look, ladies and gents.
After an event like that, who knows what the sport has in store for us next time out? Be sure to join us once again as we continue to bring you all the excitement of Formula One.
Oh my god. Oh my god. I already know what this means. And that extra point which I got from taking the fastest lap, because you get 25 points for the race, and an extra point for the fastest lap. And at around lap 8 or 9, we heard our engineer say Charles Leclerc has some mechanical failure and they will be slow. And Charles Leclerc was behind me on P2, Max Verstappen on P3. And then in lap 10, in lap 11, we saw Charles Leclerc in the Ferrari drop down into the order from P4 to P5 to P6. He had a little comeback probably because he got into the DRS of Perez and Alonso, but he got only P8. For the weekend in total, that means that Nico Hulkenberg accumulated 32 points and his rival Charles Leclerc only accumulated 16 points. So that's a gap in this sprint weekend of 16 points. Guess what the difference was before we entered this final 25% race? It was, ladies and gents, only 15 points. Let's look at the standings right now. We have only one Grand Prix to go. That will be aired and streamed by me on Sunday in 2 days' time. And let's have a look. Nico Hulkenberg is now leading the championship with 366 points. That was the other way around. Charles Leclerc was leading before this one with like 355 points and I had 350 points or something. But now the tables have turned and we are back at P1. Back at P1, chat. Charles Leclerc has now 359 points. That's 7 points behind. Max Verstappen was, before we entered this race, 5 points behind. And now he is 13 points behind. The gap to Lando Norris is more than 100 points. Followed by Sainz and Russell and Hamilton. Then Alonso, Piastri and Sergio Perez completes the top 10. Constructor-wise, I think we did a pretty good job here because I brought in massive points for AudiF1. Let's have a look. The difference between me and Mercedes was not that big. Let's have a look. As you can see, AudiF1 has taken over P5 in the constructors and is now the 4th car on the grid. And that's a major achievement, chat. Because AudiF1 as a new constructor team on the grid, completely new. We have developed the car from scratch, from zero up to the point at where we are right now. And we have 380 points in the constructors. And Mercedes has 371. That's 9 points behind. But, chat, we still have one Grand Prix to go. And that is going to be the season finale, the grand finale of the Abu Dhabi Grand Prix round 24. I will be back streaming that, multi-streaming that on my Twitch, YouTube and TikTok channel Sunday afternoon, just before the Grand Prix in Miami, because that will be, of course, next Sunday. So yeah, I will put up a story in my posts on TikTok and Instagram and Facebook as well. Then you will see when I will be back live for the grand finale of this My Team career of Nico Hulkenberg in the Audi F1. I hope you enjoyed it, chat. It was really good to entertain you all with some great action-packed driving. Thank you so much for all you being here. Leave a like and subscribe if you want on my channels. You can see the link tree above in my bio. Would love it if you would give a follow on my Twitch and YouTube channel as well. If you want, take a little heart me, a team heart with you when you leave. Thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it. I wish you all a good evening. And if you are going to watch the sprint qualification in Miami, I wish you all good fun. And hope to catch you in 2 days with my next live stream on this F124 My Team career. And as I always say, have a good evening. Bye-bye. Peace.